no debate. No luck, just waiting fate. While they sleep, I elevate. This how legends get made. Number one, lock it in. No shortcuts, all discipline. If it hurt, that's the win. I don't follow.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. There's a few things I need to do before I move on to my interior, and that's finishing up my firewall. So I need to make a panel. I was going to cut the individual holes, but I'm going to just make an overall bigger panel and screw it on top, seam seal it on top. I don't want to weld it because that metal is so thin, I'm going to burn right through it. So I'm going to seam seal it and throw some bolts around the whole thing. So I'm gonna take care of that real quick, and then we're gonna move on to the interior. We got a lot of stuff to do the interior. I got a lot of stuff planned, and I'm gonna bring y'all along, and I'm gonna show y'all my ideas. Y'all tell me what y'all think afterwards. If y'all think I should go a different way, because this will be out before it get finalized. But you know, leave a comment down in the bottom. Let me know what y'all think. Cool? All right, let's get at it. All right, y'all, that's the final product. That's the final product right there. I'm thinking I still gotta put a hole in it to run my wire harness out, but I want to move my wire harness somewhere else. I don't want you to see my wires at all. I'm gonna run my wires for my headlights and stuff in the frame, and I'm gonna run the wires for the tail lights and the fuel pump and all that stuff in the frame going back. So I don't want you to see no wires come out of here. So I'm gonna figure that out, which should be really easy, but that's what I did. It's not the greatest, but like I said, home built, DIY, do it yourself. Yeah, that's what I did. It looked good to me, and that's all that matters. And then this side, you know, I bought the cover to go on that side. What I need to do after I do this down pipe over, because my welder still didn't come yet, I think I'm gonna go buy a TIG welder. I was gonna just do a MIG, but I'm gonna do a TIG because I really want to learn how to make them pretty dimes and get my TIG welding skills up. So I'm gonna buy a TIG welder. I'm gonna do my whole pipes over, and then I'm gonna put my O2 right here. My O2 is in the system, is in my cross pipe coming across. So I'm gonna plug that off, and I'm gonna put it right where it should be so it can read both sides of the cylinder. But that's where we at. I'm about to jump into the interior, y'all. Let's go. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Today we are working on the interior. We're about to wrap up this interior. We're about to fix the floors, sand all the panels so we can just clear coat them, because we're gonna leave the whole truck patina. The whole truck gonna be patina. I was gonna paint the inside. I was gonna do all that stuff on the inside. I'm gonna leave it patina. The inside gonna be patina, the outside gonna be patina, but I'm just gonna put a clear coat on there. All right, so stick with your boy, hang around. He gone. All right, guys, we inside this truck. This is what we doing today. All them wires. It's for the ECU and everything. I don't have to really do nothing with that, but just lift it up. But the agenda is today is, you see everywhere where sun coming through, we're gonna fill that in. Even though all the stuff where you see the sun coming through right there, that is filled. That's just fiberglass on the other side, because of fiberglass and it's see-through. So all of that stuff is sealed, but I'm going to put a final coat on there with a seam sealer. We got to fix the hole down here. We got to fix the holes down there. And like I said up here, all that see-through stuff right there, that's seam sealer. It is a few holes that I need to patch up, like the one right there on the floor and on the other side. That's the plan for the day. It's nice outside. I brought the truck outside to work on it outside. It's warmer outside than it is inside. So that's what we're doing. All right. See, I can set y'all up, get some footage. He gone. Check this out. I'm about to sand down the whole inside of the body to clear coat it. I'm going to leave it patina. I'm not going to paint it. So I had the scuff pad and I was just, rubbing it along. It seemed like a very lengthy process. So let me show y'all what I did. I grabbed my sander. I got 320 on here. I might gotta go get some a little finer. I just put the 320 on here and I just So hopefully you saw all I did, right? I can tell you right now, that's so smooth. And the best part I like about this too, it rubs some of the paint off. It actually make it look more patina. So I'm gonna take the doors off. I'm gonna leave the doors separate. I'm gonna clear coat this with poppy patina. I got that poppy patina clear coat. Being as though I only have a cab, I believe I have enough to do the outside and the inside with one can, because they gave me enough to do one whole truck. I don't have a bed. So I believe after I finish scuffing all this stuff down, I have enough to do inside and outside. But meanwhile, let me show y'all what I did in here. I got seam sealer. I put it on the outside and the inside, so I won't have no kind of leaks. I had a little cut up here. It's filled in with the seam sealer all the way in there. After I clear coated, I think I'm gonna put my sound deadener in after I clear coat it. I seam seal all of this stuff. That's where I put all the fiberglass at. That's where it was a hole at that I filled up with the metal, and then I just seam seal everything. Nice layer. Make sure it's sunk all the way through, so hopefully that will block off any leaks. Same thing for the other side. All the little spots like here and here, seam sealer. As far as I know, they say seam sealer is the best stuff to seal up everything. We're gonna see. If you see here, I did the same thing here. Seam sealed all of this stuff. All of that stuff right there. So even down here, it was like a space in between that separated. But seam sealer in there, I'm gonna go over it again with seam sealer. But don't forget, y'all, I still gotta weld the cowl back under there that hold the windshield wiper motor and all that stuff. I gotta weld that back in there. But I'm starting on the passenger side. This seat's still bolted in for now. I'm gonna complete the passenger side. I gotta run a Harbor Freight and pick up some more sandpaper, because I'm gonna get this done today. I'm gonna try my best to get it completed today. As far as sand down, I don't know if I'm gonna get a chance to clear coat it today, but As far as sanding it down, it's nice outside. I think they say you should be putting this clear coat on in like 60-degree weather. That's perfect for today. It's actually 60, 68 degrees right now. It's pretty nice outside. So I'm gonna run to Harbor Freight, grab some more sandpaper so I can complete this because I want to get this done. Shout out to Poppy's Patina because I still have my care package, y'all. Care package is here that they sent me. All the stuff I need to get it done right there. I might see if I can get another one to do the outside, but yeah, we're gonna do that today. Never stop over here. I don't have nothing else to do but work, y'all. I go to work, then come home and work. Come on, ride with your boy. Let's go. Yo. I'm in here sanding this interior down. I am about to use some acetone to wipe it down. And then I'm gonna tape up that back window. And I'm gonna spray the back and the roof. See what time it is. We're at the Home Depot. That woo. We're at the Home Depot getting woo. Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are working on some of the interior. We already started. We inching along. We chugging along. We just chugging along, chugging along. We almost complete. Still got some ways to go, but we're working on the interior. Let me show y'all what I'm working with today. So in the truck, y'all, I got some particle board that I'm going to turn into a center console. All right, so I'm about to put my wood skills together. It's been a long time since I built some wood stuff. Yeah, so a lot of people don't know my background, but back in the day, your boy used to build like speaker boxes and stuff like that in cars and all that stuff. I'm about to put my wood skills together and see if I could put a center console together for this truck. Let me show y'all what I got accomplished on the inside already. All right, y'all, so in the truck, as you can see, I took a piece of cardboard to cut out a template, just a template, just to see if that's how I want things to go. This is temporary, just so I could see. All right, not written in stone yet. As you can see back here, I painted the back. I know y'all said, but you said you was gonna leave a patina. Yeah, I did. But once I started sanding it down, there's some things I didn't like about it. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and paint it. So I got the roof done. and I got the back done. I still got to get the doors done and the dash done. And then, you know, the A-pillars. I got all the holes buttoned up underneath the dash and the floor. Everything minus that side because I have to replace the door hinge first. Unfortunately, the person that had the truck before me replaced that door hinge because it was rotted out. So he put nuts and bolts in there. So I can't weld that up until I replace it. And then I'm going to weld a template in there with the nuts and bolts so I can seal all of that up. So that's the only thing that's holding me back from tightening up the floor. Yeah, we're chugging along, y'all. We're chugging along. Yeah, I got to see exactly where my vintage air and stuff going to go before I button everything up. But this is what I'm doing right now, making a template. I drew out some lines on sitting in there and just seeing how I want the center console to go. And then I'm going to trace it and cut it. And cut it and trace it. Measure, 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 cut, cut, cut. That's the plan. That's what I'm doing. So let me get at it. Y'all saw I made a cardboard template, turned it into some kind of panel. I don't know what kind of panel that is. It's like a flexible cardboard, hard cardboard, whatever. Then I turned it into wood. So I got it cut out to fit directly where I wanted to sit. I screwed these two pieces together so I can sand off all the edges so it won't be sharp around the edges because I am going to epoxy it and I'm going to wrap it. I got vinyl here to wrap it with. I don't know if I want to do carpet or do vinyl, so I'm a little stuck on that part, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get there. I'm going to continue right now. I'm going to unscrew these. I'm going to set them in the truck. I'm going to measure in between them so I can make the braces that's going to go in between them. Like I said, y'all, this whole build is going to be on me. Not too proud to ask for help, but I don't want help. I want to say I did this truck by myself. Maybe the next build, I'll ask for help for people that I might need. But as of now, this truck is all on me. Let me get back at it. Put both of these panels in, measure them, start making braces to go side to side so I can brace everything up, start screwing it down, wrapping things, getting the inside finalized. Summit has a carpet for this truck that is molded for this truck. So I will get that. I wasn't deciding like, was I going to do carpet or was I going to do like a rubberized floor or something different? But they have the carpet there in stock. So I'm going to grab that. So I'm going to go ahead and jump on this. Y'all keep watching. Listen to the song I'm about to play. I'm about to play another song. Y'all just listen to it. Just listen to the song. Yo, everybody, guess what? Guess what? Chicken butt. Ha ha. Nah, for real. All right, so I'm in here working on the interior. I have the idea what I want to do with the center console. That's going to be it. That's just the shape is going to be on the outside right now, but it's going to get covered. You got to finish getting molded, but however, I need to complete the trans cover. I cut these two pieces out from that red hood I had. I'm just shaving all kinds of metal off of this, filling up every little hole I can. So I'm about to weld this in here, weld that one there, so I can finalize that tunnel can cover. But meanwhile, the truck on the inside, I took the harness back out, just got it sitting up here for now. But the truck on the inside, man, we got everything done up in here. So I had to move the shifter out so I could finish off this transmission tunnel cover. I'm about to finish that, weld that up, then I'm cover that up, bolt it in, and then I could go ahead. I'm gonna take this seat out, and I'm gonna go ahead and start putting the center console in. I just got some work to do, y'all. Meanwhile, I'm about to get a new steering column, so I'm gonna take that one out. I'm gonna just leave it out because I'm not driving it nowhere. I'm gonna go ahead and take it out, get it prepared for the new one as I finish cleaning and painting the whole interior. My goal is to have the interior done by next week. I mean, not complete because I still gotta get my gauges and figure out what I'm gonna do about my radio harness and all that stuff. I still gotta wire the truck, but as far as the sound deadening, the steering column, the pedals are in. I got the seats. I just need to mount them, but I want to get my carpet first. So I want to cover the center console, get that mounted. I still had to figure out how I'm gonna lay the middle part of the center console. I got the basics of the outside, but I still need to layer the inside the way I want it. Put some cup holders in it. I'm gonna raise my shifter up higher, so it's gonna be mounted in it. And in the back, I'm gonna have some kind of storage where I could raise it up and store some stuff in there. Meanwhile, I still have to make a panel for the back. So that's why I'm pulling my seats out, so I can finish all the woodwork, get everything covered, get everything done, sealed in tight, and then get ready to wire this joker up. All right, so that's a quick update on what I'm doing. Yeah, and I don't have nothing else to say, but yeah. All right, so stay tuned, more to come. I see you. Check this out, y'all. This is the idea. This is not finalized. It's just a mock-up. My console is gonna go all the way up front like that. My subwoofer is right there. I got a 10-inch subwoofer firing back to the back. I know 10-inch sound a lot, but that's what I got here. I'm not gonna buy nothing if I already have it here. I got it shaved down to fit directly in the middle of that console. I am gonna do some pieces over top of it to complete everything in one unit, so you're not even gonna tell that the box is there. But that's what it look like with the seat is in it so far. I still need to level that out smoother, which is cool. Let me go on the other side so you can see from the other side. All right, guys, and that's what it looked like from the other side with no seat in it. So it goes all the way to the front, like I said, all the way under. Then you go back here, subwoofer sit there. I could just screw everything in, button it up. But of course, like I said, I'm gonna make a panel that's gonna come off of here, and it's gonna cover all of that up. You ain't gonna see none of that stuff when I'm done with it. Just enough room up top where I can make a little compartment that could hold paperwork and stuff. And down there, I'm gonna mount my ECU, my fuse block, and some other things. And it's gonna have I want a compartment tray in here with some cup holders and stuff too. I'm possibly thinking on the other side of that shifter, I'm gonna do something there. Maybe if I decide to go air ride, I'm gonna put my controller over that side. But yeah, that's my idea. The only thing about this, I had to take my battery outside of the vehicle. Now the battery gonna have to go outside, which is fine. I just gotta buy a battery box for it or battery tray, and that's fine. I kind of like this better because now I get everything I want as far as the sound and a little bit more room back there. I still have to make the panel for this back piece right here. Where I'm gonna throw some. I think I'm gonna throw some mid ranges here, and I'm gonna throw probably a mid range in that panel, maybe. Cause I was thinking about doing it here, but I don't want no parts hanging out. I might do it there, in this panel back here. But that's what we had so far. We still working. We still at it. A lot more to go. But I ain't in a rush. We gonna get there sooner or later. We gonna get there. All right, let's do it. All right, check this out, everybody. So that were the ends I said I was gonna make to cover it up. I think I'm gonna go find an armrest that fits the truck, my Suburban, because it's the same width as this one. If I could find an armrest, I'm gonna trim it up to mount the armrest right up in there, so I can at least have a regular armrest pop up, has storage. So I'm gonna go find one of those. But this is the idea I came up with. Just a beginning. Got a lot of trimming to do. The seats are just sitting in there so I can see how it sit against the seats. I finished the dash. The dash is all painted. The A-pillars are painted. The roof is painted. I just got to do my doors. I'm actually going to do everything over with a second coat and then put some clear on top of it. But I got to do the doors. I've got to take the doors back off because I'm putting new hinges and new locks and all that stuff in them. I'm even thinking about making them power windows. Thinking about it. Not sure, just thinking about it. But that's what I've got going on. And I got to take this door off because I still ain't cleaned that mud out the bottom of this door like it was in that door. Remember, this truck was a farm truck. It sat in the wind with the dust and all types of stuff. You got to figure dirt, dust blows down in this window and it rained. It had mud, thick mud in the bottom of that door. And I'm more than sure it's probably in this door. So that's where we at, y'all. I'm going to end this episode here. All right, y'all, so I'm going to end the episode there. We got a lot of work done to the interior. As far as sealing everything up, that's done besides that one door panel. Other than that, working on the center console. I got to go buy carpet. Got to go get the wiring, all that stuff ran. We chugging along, y'all. We chugging along. Thank you for riding with your boy. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, y'all. Subscribe. Let me know what y'all think. Let me know if I should be doing something different. Let me know if y'all got a different idea. Shoot me some ideas, man. I'm open to them. I am open. All right. So we're gonna end it here. Until next time, I'll see y'all next episode. He gone.